Hello, I'm Elif and this is a recap for episode 24 of the series My Name is Farah, 24 hours after Turkey and before dubbed for TV. After receiving the news of Ali Ghalib's body being found, Farah asks Tahir to explain everything to her. Farah says that after Gunal hit Ali Ghalib and wounded him, she pulled a piece of glass from his neck, causing him to die. Tahir recalls the glass shards in a box that had arrived for him and asks, "Did you take that piece of glass?" Farah replies negatively. They plan to tell everything to Mehmet, but before they can, Mehmet informs them that Orhan has returned, found Ali Ghalib's body, and handed over the case to him. Tahir refrains from revealing the truth. Mehmet, continuously suspicious of Tahir's wealth, which he believes was obtained illegally, mocks him. Tahir finally loses his patience and tells Mehmet that he got all his money from Con and has also distanced himself from illegal activities. Mehmet is relieved. Parihan asks Gunal to come to the football field, where Orhan meets Gunal. Gunal, angry at her father, blames him for leaving them alone. Orhan falsely claims that he was in pursuit and went for their protection. Later, he lies that Mehmet had arrested him for shooting him in the head and betraying the police. Gunal is shocked, and when she learns that Tahir is Mehmet's brother, her astonishment deepens. The following day, seeing Farah distressed and sad, Tahir takes her aside and confesses, "I won't let you take the blame for my crime. I killed Ali Ghalib, then drugged you and put the piece of glass in your hand. I wanted you to be indebted to me and not leave me." Farah, astonished, asks, "What are you talking about?" Tahir says, "If necessary, we'll tell the police about this." Farah angrily says, "This can never happen. I won't allow it." Tahir records their conversation to use it as evidence if he needs to save Farah by providing it to the police. Baki goes to the police station to talk to Gunal, but Mehmet asks him to stay away from his sister. Their argument escalates, and Mehmet takes Baki to a room where they confront each other. Baki leaves the room with a bleeding mouth. Benim, with anger, contacts Orhan and says, "The glass piece next to the corpse hasn't been found." "What are you doing?" Orhan replies, "What you couldn't. I take control of everything." Benim threatens Orhan and demands he resolve the matter sooner. Tahir confronts Orhan for retribution for the troubles brought upon his family and Farah. He shows Orhan a bullet and tells him to keep it, promising to destroy him someday. Tahir demands Orhan to reveal the story of the glass piece and the photo of his family. Orhan takes him to his parents' graves. Tahir grabs Orhan by the collar and asks, "What if I kill you right here?" With a gesture, Orhan's associates appear from all corners. Orhan says that Farah's life is in his hands and proposes that Tahir becomes Ali Ghalib's successor. Tahir says, "Do you want my brother to back off?" After some thought, Orhan says, "Farah shouldn't know about this deal." Gunal goes to see Mehmet, blaming him for the false accusations against their father and asking why he didn't tell her the truth about Tahir. Mehmet realizes that Orhan has manipulated Gunal and says, "How do you expect to look at yourself when the truth comes out?" Benim sends Marjan to Karim Shah with a cut newspaper reporting an incident involving Farah in Iran to manipulate Karim Shah's mind. Marjan agrees and goes to Tahir's house but throws away the cut newspaper. Tahir's friend, Hazer, who is nearby, sees this and becomes curious. Farah works as a doctor in a hospital, but her chief takes her to a secluded and eerie hospital section on her first day. Orhan is there, and Farah is terrified. Orhan threatens a man there with a gun, saying, "If you speak, the doctor will save you." The man says that Benim has asked for the freedom of 30 forces for an operation. Farah immediately starts working. Later, Orhan orders Tahir to release Elias from prison. When Farah finishes her work, Orhan points to Ali Ghalib's death by his hands and tells her she must work for him and treat their wounds. Benim plans to detonate their cargo in the upcoming deal and tell his uncle that Tahir did it to turn him against Tahir. Elias informs Orhan of this in prison, revealing that he understood it while eavesdropping on Benim. Akbar has learned everything about Rakshan's plans and is leaving her. Rakshan says, "If I go, I'll tell everything to my son." Akbar says, "Have you lost your mind?" Rakshan replies, "Yes. I bought hell for you because of you. That means nothing. Think wisely." The next day, Gunal sees Baki on the football field. They talk, and Orhan, monitoring them, hears Baki is very angry about Mehmet's behavior and asks him to talk. Baki asks Gunal if he is serious about their relationship, and Baki replies, I haven't been serious until now. Orhan tells Gunal that he supports her relationship with Baki. After Orhan and Gunal leave, Baki hears from Orhan's men that they plan to help Elias escape and informs Mehmet. The day passes, and when Mehmet takes Baki to the police station, he pretends to argue with him and asks Baki to help him save Gunal from Orhan. Farah goes to her patient and says, "It's me. Open your eyes." She recalls telling the man yesterday to knock her unconscious when he saw her. Farah asks, "What did Orhan tell you yesterday?" The man says, "Benim asked for the freedom of 30 people from us." Orhan, when he heard this, said Elias was right. Farah calls Orhan and says, "I'm not in." Orhan says, "Whether you believe it or not, we're on the same side," and tells Farah he will explain everything to her. In response to his reproaches, Orhan goes to see Benim and says, "I want to eliminate both Mehmet and Tahir." Benim gives him only a few days. But Orhan's ultimate plan is to destroy Benim, and Benim, who doesn't trust him, wants to eliminate Orhan. Tahir and his men ambush the prison transport vehicle and, upon its arrival, help Elias escape. Unaware that Tahir is running, Mehmet pursues and keeps shooting towards him. They bring Elias to the hospital, and Farah is shocked to see him. Orhan says, "You have to save him, or else I'll turn you in as Ali Ghalib's murderer to the police." Farah replies, "So, you're also throwing your daughter into trouble?" Orhan says, "No. That's between me and my daughter. You know I shot Mehmet, and I escaped from prison afterward. Hurry up." Gunal, who has hidden in a corner, overhears this. Farah had asked her to come see her father's natural face earlier. A while later, the police arrive at the hospital, and Farah is shocked. Farah and Orhan try to escape, but the hospital is nearby. Mehmet is chasing Tahir and follows him to a warehouse, but there is no trace of Tahir there. Tahir is lying on the roof of the warehouse. Mehmet says, "He's around here somewhere. He can't escape from me." Thanks for watching, stay tuned for the next episode.